I'm sick and tired of these
Monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
These monkey fighting snakes on this Monday through Friday train.
Plane.
Hey guys, welcome to Food Truck Friday. We're back for this episode because we wanted food and we did a lot of cool stuff last weekend that we want to talk about.
Yeah, last weekend we went to Atlanta, Georgia for the first ever Game Vid Expo, and we also attending were Lasercorn and Zwinky from Smosh Games. Joe didn't show up, but you know.
Yeah, things to do. Yeah.
I mean, he didn't really play Smite, so.
What Game Vid Expo is this expo that's all about video game related like content creators online, so like mostly YouTubers, I suppose Vimeoers if they exist yet, or maybe even Viners that are just do gaming stuff. I don't know, but just people that are video game.
I would love to see a gaming Vine. It's just
like a Let's Play?
A Let's Play, like a 5,000 part Let's Play.
That would be awesome.
That would be sweet.
Also in conjunction with that was the Smite launch tournament, because they're also, Smite High Res is based out of Atlanta, so they put those together. For a fun weekend, we all got invited out, and we had a cool time. We thought it would be fun to talk about our experience over food truck food.
And we got
The old days.
a lot of food truck food. It's a, what was it called?
It was called Street Kitchen.
Street Kitchen. It was a
It looked
huge
awesome.
truck. Yeah.
It was a monster truck. And like right off the bat, the second we got there,
Not
we went
literally.
to-
Yeah, not literally a monster truck.
Yeah.
But
But a very long.
I would say it was a
very large.
No,
It's
that
like
would be
a-
awesome if there was a food truck that was also a monster truck.
Yeah, it would be
Right.
sweet.
They just like drop
Red Bull,
down
Red Bull
the-
has like a Red Bull monster truck thing with like speakers and stuff.
Drink Red Bull or it'll crush your car. I think that's their motto, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got lobster, bacon, mac and cheese, and there's some fries over here. It's very delicious.
I have jerk chicken quesadillas.
But you accidentally ordered another.
Yeah, I accidentally ordered two because I wanted the pico on the side, and then he just gave me another one with the pico on the side. But I just wanted the original to have the pico on the
He
side.
gave you pico on the side and another jerk chicken on the
So
side.
now we have a community jerk chicken quesadilla.
I went all for it. I got, hey Odom. I got the lobster grilled cheese, the shrimp taco, and the double chipotle beef, Kobe beef slider.
And I got lobster slider and a filet mignon taco
Oh my god.
and one of the quesadillas.
This sauce?
Yeah, bomb.
The sauce they put with this is like insane. I don't even know how to describe it.
You think insane.
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 It's insane sauce.
Let's just give you
Yeah,
a
it's
little
really good.
insight into the
that-
slider.
That's the
I forget the name of it.
the double Kobe beef chipotle bacon
That
slider.
Kobe beef with the bacon.
They should just call it the Murica.
That's America right
The
there.
Murica.
America.
Just one word.
Yep.
America.
I got my own the Murica right now.
How's your America?
Yep, really good with the mail.
Yeah.
Tastes like freedom.
Actually, they had a Smosh Games panel, just me and Lasercorn answering questions. And actually, like a decent amount of people showed up. I think we were both pretty surprised.
Yep.
And then.
And there was
I mean, it was tough. They put you like on a school day. You know, it was like
As
a
long as
Friday.
more than one person showed up,
Yeah.
I think that's a win.
There were 5 people.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we were a good like,
Yeah, you had at least 5.
There was like a
20%
decent
of the,
amount of
crowd.
people in the crowd, and I was happy because it was like a giant room, and I was like, man, there's gonna be like 2 people.
There was also a streaming audience. Stuff like that.
Oh yeah, there was like a stream that I was watching. It's like what, a few hundred people.
You got
Yeah.
several questions from the stream too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So overall, I think it's.
You guys were like.
You guys are really funny.
Thanks, man.
I
I'm
just-
glad you enjoyed it.
It's weird because it doesn't ever translate to your videos. I was just wondering.
How are those comments on the Captain America video? Are those?
Oh, as he leans back in his chair.
Nailed it.
I just mean,
Ah.
I think a lot of them are really excited about your.
I don't
your
want to
special
say
guest.
that your success is because of us, the Warp Zone.
But you're not.
Okay.
But I'm not
That's
going to
cool.
say it. So,
We have footage
okay,
for it.
so then we have another panel that was Winter Games fun to watch versus fun to play. We were on that with Total Biscuit and some dudes from Machinima, Shibby, and I'm forgetting the other guy that was with us. But yeah, that was fun as well. And then
Yeah, you guys talked about a ton of games. Like, yeah, it was good.
and you guys had your own panel, the Warp
Yeah.
Zone panel. And
Yeah.
a bunch of people showed up.
We had our first panel. I think that was the first time we've ever had a Warp Zone panel.
I don't think I know.
Yeah, we know.
I'm 80% sure that was our first panel.
Warp Zone, yeah! Warp Zone!
actually had like a really good turnout considering we were in Atlanta, Georgia. So thanks to everyone who came out.
And you guys
And we like found out.
It was last minute. It got
Yeah.
planned. It was planned like
The day
before.
you guys weren't like, awkward the whole time too. So.
Yeah.
It's good. We had our
It was
moments.
And then there was a celebrity show match, which was bullshit. Let me just. I'm not gonna be. I'm the excuse guy. They call me, the tryhard of the Smosh Games group. But they matched us up with these people named the Creatures who play together all the time, and it was like a ragtag like group on our side. But on top of all that, because there were several players on their team that I felt that I could have destroyed, they gave us accounts that had auto buy on. They gave us these admin accounts, and I just assumed, since it's an administrative account, that they would have had the basic settings turned off for like noobs or whatever. But that was not the case. So it auto bought me all the items. I like accidentally walked outside the ring, so I couldn't even resell. So I had to resell it. So it bought me. I was Loki.
Yeah.
It bought me Death's Toll, Sprint, and Meditation, which you can't jungle with, and I was our jungler. And then I couldn't sell any of it. I was like, can we restart? Like before the game had even started, and they were like, no. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, we were screwed from the very beginning of the match. Granted, I probably should have just laned instead of jungling or whatever, but I would like a fair rematch against the Creatures.
Also, one of the problems that really
Talking
affected
trash
me,
here, but
but I don't know, I guess it didn't affect you guys, is we could hear the commenters.
like
Because
10 comments.
like the speaker was like 2 feet from your head.
Yeah, so and we could hear it even when I have my headphones on, I could hear it. There was like a 6
It was like a 10-second delay.
10 delay between what happened and what they were saying. And so early on, I could hear that they were making fun of us. And then whenever I missed a move or missed an ulti, I just was waiting.
Incoming Warzone wall, gonna be his own wall. Down he goes.
Every time I died, I knew they were gonna say something even when I did good stuff, I used my ulti to escape one time, and they didn't even really applaud me for that. They were just kind of like,
They're like, oh, he hit a button.
yeah.
Regardless, it was fun.
And
That's
hey,
the
it was for fun anyway,
Can
right?
That's the
say
biggest
this?
screen I've ever been on.
Yeah, can I say this? It's always been a dream of mine to be on the stage in front of a crowd, playing the game and stuff. So it was really fun. I wish that I had been able to play effectively, but it was still a blast. So
I had fun too. I wanted to play Wukong. Next time I play Wukong. I got talked into playing Apollo.
next time,
I suck at Apollo!
Next time
Apollo sucks! Come to me saying Apollo sucks had the thing.
I hate
that was my game.
Alright, so along with the Game Fit Expo, the Smite launch tournament was happening, and
200,000.
Yeah,
250, wasn't it?
it was a lot of
I
money.
thought it was
250.
Yeah, it was really cool to see that. I'd never seen it I'd never seen it live.
It's a
Obviously,
me
'cause
neither.
it's, the
Oh
first
my
one.
god! You know,
The only esportsy thing that we've seen is Evo.
the cool thing about watching Smite though is when you're playing the game, just knowing how to land your abilities and stuff, you wonder how what separates a pro from a normal person, and the answer is juking, I think. People that are just really good at dodging abilities and attacks.
Getting away.
There's this one ridiculous clip where this dude Shadow Q from Team Dignitas is just surviving against all odds with no health left, and Jovenshire's being creepy in the background.
Yeah,
I was thoroughly impressed with the production scale of the event. It was really top notch.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah,
I
they
would
had
use to.
cranes and stuff for the crowd shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
And also, I didn't know, I guess, other people that have watched other Smite tournaments, I didn't know that they had a really cool spectator cam, because it's
Yeah.
I was like, how are they going to just switch through all the characters? But no, they have this overhead camera, and you can just see the whole map, even though everyone else is, in third-person mode, so.
Yeah.
It's
And
it's not dissimilar to other MOBAs, almost the perspective of a League or a
Yeah,
Dota,
well, it switches
where it's
into
a
that
lot more
one.
dynamic.
Yeah.
People's movements. It was a really good learning experience. You can see how they move around and how people kind of flank and do all these other things that I just didn't.
Yeah, it's a
really
great way
think
to
about.
actually learn the game and sort of see the strategy.
I've actually
behind it.
I felt like I instantly got better at the game from just watching them play, which was
Yeah.
cool.
My highlight was going to the Warp Zone panel and just asking them question after question about Goat Simulator. I had 5 Goat Simulator questions until they eventually ushered me away. How many Goat Simulator videos are you making? Who's going to be the goats? How do you get in the mind of the goat? And then they're eventually go away. It was fun. When your friends are on panels, you're supposed to troll them. But that was my highlight.
besides the VIP badges, which got us in a lot of very cool places, just being on panels and then being able to have stuff to say and be relatively interesting. I thought that was really cool to be a trusted source of knowledge. That was cool. And people listened to what I had to say.
I would say the go-go dancers and the cosplay, the Smite cosplay. At least one of them, at least used to be a stripper. She was amazing at very erotic dancing on stage.
I thought
which was a fantastic show.
Yeah, that was I mean my highlight too, not for the go-go dancers, but just to meet the guys from High Res who we've like been chatting with and stuff, but across country. And being like, I love your game, and like I love your video, and like yeah, and then open bar.
Yeah, it was cool meeting the dudes from the Smite team. Todd Harris was a really nice guy. And then I think the highlight for me was me and Laceborn had our panel, and we were like doing this thing because people were super shy about asking us questions, where we would just narrate them coming up to the microphone and then like say what they were doing. It's like he's awkwardly scratching himself because he doesn't know what to say. But like, and then we had this moment where two people came out at the same time, and we told them rock paper scissors for it, and they tied like 20 times in a row.
It was amazing. We do have footage of that.
It was 6 ties in a row.
We couldn't have planned it better.
It was scary.
And it was really funny. They were just inside each other's heads. They really wanted that question, and one of them finally acquiesced and bowed out.
So it never actually ended.
It ended in a tie. I really liked the launch party. That was just a ton of fun. And yeah, like it was saying, to meet all of the employees and to actually it's like, they knew what we were doing and we were really happy to be there.
Alright, so my highlight I think was our panel. We've never done a panel that was just about us, and it was like really cool talking about like the history of the channel and then like offering like insights and kind of, like behind the scenes like Warp Zone history and knowledge that, I know like fans really know that well. So it was really cool to get like an intimate group of Warp Zone fans that, are genuinely interested in who we are and where we've come from. Favorite like personal or like moment just of fun of the event was, I don't know, late night eating pizza and Stromboli with a laser core
We
bun.
called pizza at like 3 a.m. and they actually showed up, which was cool. Like everything closed except this one pizza place, and they had the best Strombolis pizza. It was so good.
It was also really funny you left the room saying, I'm gonna go wake up Schroeder.
That's right, yes, I went to find you, Schroeder, and I found someone that was not you, and not at all happy to see me, or be awake at 3:30 in the morning. So that was fun.
Yep.
Next time, be more easily findable. I blame you.
Okay, my fault.
Close this guy out.
Alright. Bye everybody. Thanks Atlanta. Thanks Smite.
Thanks,
High
High-Res.
Thanks Expo. Thanks Wes Wilson.
Is that everyone?
Yeah.
Woo!
Warp Zone.
Xbox Games!
Thanks Smosh Games.
More like Smosh Lanes.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to click that subscribe button to keep up to date on all of our latest videos. And if you're already a subscriber, why don't you go ahead and check out any of our Smite videos down below. They're pretty dope. Anyways, we're gonna go slip into a food coma after that huge meal, so... Just kidding, I was faking.